is working in an art journal. It just helps me to process emotion that I may not know that I carry. Just it's a safe way for me to express myself. Because, if you have been with me a while, you know that art was a huge, huge catalyst in healing after I lost my husband and my mother within a month of each other 7 years ago. So today I just wanted to come on and I want to put a little, not so much a quote, but just a little saying on this one. These will go inside of my art journal. So last night I talked about worry being a wasted emotion, how that it changes absolutely nothing in our lives except for how we feel. It is complete waste of time. Out of every emotion we could feel in this lifetime, worry is the biggest waste of our time. So I'm like, today I'm thinking about, what you think about is what you bring in. I am a believer in manifestation. I am a believer in, um, without getting too deep down rabbit hole, um, because yes, I am a religious person. I also explore my spiritual side. And I do believe that what you are looking for tends to show up in your life. Um, so I'm just going to put in pencil this little, like I said, it's not so much a quote as it is just a saying. So let me think. Just trying to think of, I had the quote in my head, and of course I get, what do you call it? um, Stage fright, I guess. As soon as the camera went on, the um, the little quote that I wanted to put on this is completely went out of my mind. That is hysterical. I apologize. So yes, this is the shit show that is my life, and I honestly just have to laugh about it. Um, okay, here it is. I just remembered. So what I want to write is where your attention flows, or where your attention goes, energy flows. And what I mean by that, have you ever been in the car and been driving, and all of a sudden your mind makes you aware of, say, a yellow Volkswagen? We used to call them punch buggies back in the day. Um, so you'll understand if this has ever happened to you. Have you ever been driving down the road, just oblivious, just enjoying yourself, listening to the music, and all of a sudden you see this yellow Volkswagen or a yellow car? Um, Yellow cars, I don't think are like the number one most selling car in the world. Um, but then something strange happens is you start thinking about this yellow Volkswagen or the yellow punch buggy. Um, and then the weirdest thing happens is that you're driving down the road and all of a sudden you see another yellow punch buggy and then another yellow punch buggy. Um, my daughter and I used to play a game in the car with Mercedes, and we would get in the car with this intention of just having fun. We would take our little drives and we would say, I wonder how many Mercedes we're going to see today. And honestly, before we started doing this, I really hadn't seen very many Mercedes around in our area. And the strangest thing happened is that every single time we would get in the car, we would see more and more and more and more and more Mercedes. Um, you know, I remember one trip where we had counted probably 27 Mercedes. Now, what in what in the world am I talking about? Here's the thing. Where you place your attention, that doesn't have to be cars. It could be blue butterflies. It could be, I don't know, it could be people with red hair. Where your attention flows or where your attention goes, the energy flows. So, what I mean by that is it's a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing. Because if you live your life expecting the negative, if you're always saying negative things about yourself, like I wake up and, oh, it's such a bad day. Well, if you are seeing and giving your attention to the bad, all you're going to see is the bad. So, yeah, you can create a bad day. You can create bad things that happen for yourself. So, um, this is my little reminder, and I share in the hopes that someone else out there can use this little reminder as well to focus on the positive. Expect positive. Um, if you are expecting good things, then that is where your attention is, and you will see good things happen. Um, so let me. So where your attention goes, and I know that you probably cannot see the pencil, but you will see in just a minute. I like to do pencil because I can always change placement. Once you commit with your markers, it's over, game over. Um, and even me having lettered for over seven years, I was getting ready to say 70 years. Um, I and even the placement there is not perfect, but I'm going to go with it. We're just going to roll with it. Um, yeah, like I said, I still like to go in and map out with pencil just as a guide. A guide. That doesn't mean I'm always going to follow exactly where I put my pencil lines. So this is a Tombow feud. That is the smaller nib of a brush pen marker. These are my favorite type, the feuds, when it comes to brush lettering with a marker. Most of my brush lettering, if you followed me for some time, you know that I am a fan. My absolute love is to actually letter with an actual brush and paint. Um, but I do like a good marker. And you'll notice that my hand is going very, very slow. It's very deliberate. You could blow through this. just like if you were handwriting, but the difference is lettering is considered making art. Each letter is its individual own art piece. How many people have you seen letter? There's only so many strokes that make up the entire alphabet, but everyone's lettering is so individual and so different. And I absolutely love that about lettering. So let me just break this down real quick in case you are new to this. With this pen, it works with pressure. Pressing hard gives you a thick line. Relieving the pressure and just having the tip on the paper gives you a very thin line. So pressure would be used on your downstrokes. No pressure would be used on upstrokes. That gives you that thick to thin progression when you're lettering. So when I start my A, I'm going to start right here and I'm going to go up. This is an upward stroke with no pressure. As I come up and around that mountain of the letter, I then press to go downward. See where my stroke got thicker? As I come around this bottom, I'm going to transition back to no pressure on the pen and a thin line. That is really down, pressure, transition to thin line, meaning no pressure. That gives you that gorgeous, thick to thin lettering style that we have all come to love and want to do. And I just want to remind you, if you're here, that starting tomorrow, I have a brand new club opening. I don't want to call it a course. I don't want to call it teaching. I will be teaching, but I want this to be fun. No stress. The world is so full of stress right now. Like I said, where your attention goes, your energy flows. I want our attention to be on fun, uplifting, feel good moments. And that is why I'm opening this new lettering and doodle club. Yes, I'm going to teach you exactly how I letter. You are going to get free traceables, free printable traceables that you can practice lettering with. You're going to get full on instruction. And if you get in the group by midnight tonight, it is only $9.99. Okay? If you decide to stay in month to month, you will lock yourself in at that $9.99 a month until you decide to leave. I don't want to say you're locked in, you're not committing to anything, but you will lock in that $9.99 price every single month, even if you stay with me in this group for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 25 years. God forbid. 25 years we could be in this group making beautiful art and lettering, and you will still only be paying $9.99. Now, if you wait till midnight tonight at 12:01, the price goes up to $14.99. Still a freaking amazing deal, if you ask me. You are going to get full on lettering instruction inside of this once a month. The other week of the month, we will do a full on project like this, like this. We will doodle, we will do fun things, we'll do fun quotes, we will uplift each other. Um, so every 2 weeks, we will gather in the group and be instructed either with a full-on project or with hand lettering instruction. So I cannot wait for this to begin tomorrow. The link is in the description box, and you can also find it on my website, lollydoodlestudios.com. Right there on the front page, scroll down, and you will see the lettering, Lolly Doodle Letters and Doodles Club. I would love, love, love to have you join us. Post your work and have so much fun with us inside of that new group. So I'm just going to finish this up. You can see where um, the downstrokes are thick, transition to the upstrokes are very thin. Yes, in group, I will teach you how to make every single letter. I will teach you how to bounce your lettering. We will explore different lettering styles, from fun and whimsical to elegant. We will put together beautiful little pieces like this. We will learn to make fun little gift tags like this. Uh, it's endless, guys. For $9.99 a month, you are guaranteed instruction and a full-on project every month. So I do hope that you will check it out. If you don't like it after your first month, just let me know. Cancel it. No hurt feelings. You go your way. I'll go mine. You can always come back whenever you feel like it. So, where your attention goes, energy flows. And what I am hoping is that for the rest of your day today, your energy flows to positive, good thoughts. Expect good, get good. Find the good in every situation. Believe me, if I can, you can. As a widow, as a mom of two, one with special needs, if I can focus my attention on good, then I know you can too. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be mindful of where your attention is going. And remember, worry is one of the most wasteful ways of spending your day. It is an emotion that is so wasteful. Focus your emotions on the good, and you will see good in your life. I love you guys. I hope to see you in my lettering tribe. Let's go have some fun, no stress, and I will talk to you later. I love you guys. Bye.